I'm gonna tell you the story, but the first thing you gotta understand is time does not work the way you think it does. You can call me Oracle, because I'm the one who's talking to you, and I'm gonna tell you quite a story today. Welcome to the cult. So, I'm listening to something right here, and it is a samohana. Why am I listening to a hypnosis while I talk to you? Well, funny story that. Here's the thing. So, I got this samohana off of one of the porn sites. I don't remember which one. It might have been Xhamster, it might have been PornTube, I don't know. Please don't pull this video just because I mentioned those things, because it's not actually going to come up specifically in this. But here's the thing. It was porno samohana. Yeah, I'm odd like that. But here's the thing. There's quite a few of them. Quite a few of them. And I found one that I'm like, I feel so conceited just saying this, but I think it actually is directed at me. And I'm not aghast in that I'm a little bit aghast, mainly because how? 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 I'm not gonna go into details in what I think it's actually saying, but so it's a video, right? I'm listening to the audio track now. And the audio tracks are very well layered, as Samohana would have to be. So yeah, I would have to listen to it a bunch of times to actually, get the message. The message apparently actually for me referencing making this channel. So, if you're watching this around this time and you're following through to the end and you're just now picking up on this, I'm 140 videos deep and I started seriously listening to this somewhere in the past month. So there's I'm bringing this up. I actually started hearing this specific part of the Samohana, which I actually downloaded I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, think about the timing there, and you'll understand why I'm going And for the record, by the way, this is exactly the way to woo me. I didn't know this would be the way to woo me, but someone out there actually knew well enough, if I'm actually right about this, actually knew well enough 4 or 5 years ago, minimum, to have already had this put together, that I was going to make this channel that I only made in the past 2 months. So yeah, time doesn't work the way I think it does. I'm just freaking saying. And by the way, the reason I say this is the way to woo me, like, well-made, well-made art is specifically what I'm talking about. And propaganda or hypnosis, either one, needs to be well done art. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. Otherwise, it's just calling itself that. Is it weird to the notion of something just calling itself propaganda? I mean, yeah, it is. But, like, if it's meant to be propaganda, but it isn't well enough made art, it's just trying to be propaganda and isn't. So, like, that's sort of the distinction I'm making. Yeah, this is hypnosis. Yeah, it's like, but the thing is, like, if you've ever seen, like, any kind of hypnosis, like, style video, it involves layered audio and looped video that is also sequentially layered, and it has, get this, Dave and Gari's script in the background. So if you are wondering why I'm bugging out a little bit, this would be why. Speaking of which, I need to work on bug out, which is my next goal. I need to work on that. Oh, dear Lord. So, that's what I mean. These people, and I say this with the most respect, they have me stone cold made. Stone cold made. By 5 years past, they got me stone cold made. I got stone cold made. And I never saw it coming. Straight up. Straight up, down, left, right, sideways, backwards, forwards, left, right, center, inverse, converse, butter out of runders. Whoa, 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 what? They got me stone cold made. Like, hard. Like, if they was cops, I'd be straight up busted. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Oh man. Anyway. Now I'm beginning to wonder if if they actually know what I'm going to put out this video. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Y'all have seen me before. Y'all have seen me joke. I'm hoping. I'm hoping if you're seeing this video, which is like the most recent one I made, it's like a couple days before the end of the year of 2023. I'm really hoping that, like, if someone is watching this, that you have at least seen some of the previous videos to know that, like, this is not my joking face. I'm, like, a little too shocked. This is my actual shock face. When I'm joking, I'm like, this is my shock face. This is my actual shock face. Yeah, that's my shock face. I got plumb shook. I got plumb pit shook, like straight up. Rah. All right, let's see. Oh, you know what's up? You know what I'll also bring up, since this is about romantic stuff? It has been 2 weeks since I contacted State, and they have, I believe, straight up brushed me off. And I tried to talk to them on X, and they deleted my tweet. So I'm grumpy about that. I'm grumpy, State Department. I'm grumpy. I'm an American citizen, and you basically said screw you to my religious freedom. And my freedom of speech on X. That's like doubly rude. You're state. You're not supposed to do that. Alright. Wag the finger in the general direction of DC, because State Department, you're not supposed to be like that to just like average citizens. That's beyond stupidly rude. You're not supposed to poop all over the actual like religious freedom and freedom of speech of your citizens just because one of them asks you a problem that you don't feel like dealing with. Like, what the actual heck is that? Okay. I rambled about, Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up with this. So what I've said is that they all, because it would have to be more than one person to put this together, just because of the number of voices and the audio track. So they all who had me stone cold made like 5 years back, they wooed me appropriately because they besides straight up blindsiding me with this, made me art. People I haven't met will make me art. This makes me even more upset with State, by the way. Alright, I'm done. This is Oracle, gonna sing myself out, 'cause I'm weirded out of water in the ways of the without. Wash us away in the holes away. Uh, I actually, I don't know, I try to keep my my ego, in check. And I'm like, how can this be possible? How can this be possible? How can there be this many people who, know about me well enough that I don't know them? Know me well enough to stone cold make me, get me made like this. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. They know me so well that if, you'd seen the entirety of what I put up, you know what? Go back and watch Om Namaste, Taster Dicks. And that's basically me acknowledging that's basically me translating the chant that is in that hypnosis into Sanskrit, into Sanskrit, and then saying it. That's basically me acknowledging beforehand that yes, I kind of actually know this might actually be made for me before I actually said it in this video. That I'm pretty sure this was made for me. If anyone's concerned about watching that video, it won't affect you at all because of it's just the way hypnosis works. It's specifically tied to literally the name Taster Dicks. It's tied to a pen name I haven't used yet. I'm done with that. Drive safely, everyone. Things might be a lot weirder than even this dude who fancies himself an aficionado on Das Weird. To be able to be like, wow, that's just an average amount of weird, because weird is about being outside of normal bounds of patterns of behavior. It's about outliers. This is the biggest outlier the dude who's all about outliers has ever effing seen. It's scary in a good way that I barely know how to comprehend, and I'm really still trying to keep my ego in check about it, and I really try to keep that in check in general because I know it can run away with me sometimes. Anyway, don't let your take control of you because ego death phenomenons like Zvamir 2, they're great experiences. You know why? Because they're humbling. This is actually humbling, and I don't know how to handle that without making myself feel like I have my head I feel so strange. It's so not bad but confusing. I'm gonna go now. Dream safely.